McFarland Spartan basketball is on the air. Good evening, Spartan Nation, and welcome to the 2016-2017, the last game of 2016 here tonight from McFarland High School. My name is Bill the Big K Cather, your play-by-play announcer, just a 68-year-old two-time cancer survivor, just living the dream of bringing you McFarland youth activities, and still awaiting a call from the mothership in Bristol, Connecticut, ESPN, to give me a call. I'll do my best tonight to keep this telecast accurate, informative, and entertaining for your viewing pleasure. Once again tonight, before he heads back to Columbia, South America to resume his teaching duties, and that will be my son, Brett Cather, former McFarland alum and three-sport athlete, many years in that. So it's always a pleasure to have him home here on vacation for 3 weeks, but get a little insight from him on tonight's ball game and that. So it's kind of a little something special tonight, as well as Brett and I both coached all these juniors and seniors that are playing for McFarland. So it's kind of fun for us to come back and for him to revisit and see where the kids are at right now. So let me first give a shout out to those watching in Kansas City, Minneapolis, Chicago, Houston, many other locations, even including Shanghai, China. Hi to Mark and Leah Hefty, as well as Pennsylvania, Florida, Arizona, California, as well as I assume we'll probably have some people in Elkhorn even could watch this. 3 ways to view these games. Some of you are watching live tonight on cable channel 982, which is our McFarland local cable. 2 other ways to view this broadcast tonight are these are live streamed. Those of you that have a computer, type in YouTube McFarland Cable, and you can pull up this game and see it live right now. Or a third way to view this game, which is what I do, later on, either tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year or something, this telecast will be on that same website, YouTube McFarland Cable, and you can watch this game at any time. So please, I'll be going over that a couple more times so that those of you watching anywhere around the world can view this game as well as live if you'd so prefer. So I do this for your memories, for the kids and other people. So hope you enjoy it. Okay, on the outside tonight, it's getting pretty frigid outside. It's down to about 15 degrees, according to Mr. Gary Indiana Canalti of CBS, Bob Lindmeyer of ABC, and Al Roker of NBC. But you know what? As I always say, who cares? Because you are looking live inside McFarland High School Gymnasium on this Friday evening, December the 30th, 2016, to witness tonight's battle between the Elks of Elkhorn and your McFarland Spartans. The Elks of Elkhorn, a Southern Lakes Conference team, school enrollment 923, a Division II school. Overall record of 4-2, coached by Mr. Josh Scatrud. They're led by Alex Easterly, averaging 21.7 points a game, 6'3" senior, and Ross Ingersoll, averaging 16 points a game, a 6'6" senior. For your McFarland Spartans, a Division II school, 698 school enrollment, coached by Mr. Jeff Meinhold, assistant Tim King. Overall 5-2 in the Rock Valley North Conference. So tonight we're going to see bragging rights between the two conferences. Will be Southern Lakes or Rock Valley North. Common opponent of these two, they both defeated the Clinton Cougars earlier this year. The Elkhorn Elks beat Clinton 69-45, and your McFarland Spartans defeated Clinton 64-43, so pretty comparative scores. Expect to see a very competitive game here tonight. McFarland Spartans squad, 6'3" senior Brandon Greenacres, 12.6 points a game. 6'4" senior Sam I Am Green Eggs and Ham Hansen, our Dr. Seuss player, 16 points a game, leading the squad. 5'10" senior Seth Swish Howery, 9.1 points a game. 6'3" junior Hunter Diligent Patchen, never quit working until a job gets done, 6.4 points a game. 6'3" junior Brady the Blender Butler. You throw any basketball skills into a blender, mix them up, and out comes Brady Butler, 6.3 points a game. 6'1" junior Nick Herbie Herbst, averaging 3 points a game. 6'3" senior Nick Messi Hildebrandt. Messi is a soccer player, and Nick's a very talented soccer kid. 4.7 points a game. 6'5" freshman Max, the crossing guard Hansen, played some in the JV game tonight. He determines when you can stop and go through the lane. That's what we call him, the crossing guard. 6'2" junior Cody Nassau Wanta. Nassau, why? Because he'll launch him from anywhere at any time. 6 points a game. And a 6'5" senior Zach Curry Neal loves to shoot him from the outside like Seth Curry, averaging 2 points a game. Cather's keys to tonight's ball game for Elkhorn: need to improve their free throw shooting percentage, need to limit turnovers, and be patient and come up with good shot selection tonight. For your McFarland Spartans, they need to shut down the 1-2 punch of Alex Easterday and Ross Ingersoll, as well as limit turnovers. Boy, the Spartans have had an issue with turnovers, having season high 33 against a Stoughton squad earlier this year, as well as, again, to make their free throws also. So the question to be answered tonight, who's going to have bragging rights? The Elkhorn Elks of the Southern Lakes Conference with a 4-2 overall record, or your McFarland Spartans of the Rock Valley North, sporting a 5-2 record so far on the season. So, time to grab your favorite beverages and snacks, get comfy on that couch or in that sofa at home, and get ready to enjoy another evening of McFarland High School athletics. And again, excuse me, got a little cough there. Be along with the national anthem here in a couple minutes in that. But up until then, I'm going to read through some of our Spartan sponsors, which I always do. And again, give them a special thank you, please, when you're around town and that. Use them, as well as when you're in using your Spartan sponsors, thank them for their support of McFarland Athletics and the school district. So here we go, our Spartan sponsors. Edward Jones, Joe Muting Agency, Gingerbread House Preschool, Nelson's Bus Service, Medicine Shop, SG Insurance, Kemper Preferred, Steve Garvel Agency, Century 21, Jeff Schrammel, McFarland State Bank, Baker Tilly, Farmers Insurance, Mike Chandler Agency, Angelos and McFarland, State Farm Insurance, Jim Hartman Agency, Dan Chin Homes, Sparkle Auto Body, Spurley Farms, Spartan Pizza, Ken's Automotive, Madison Futsal, Maple Tree Restaurant, Huntington Learning Center, Culvers of McFarland, Washa Construction, Credo Product Development, Main Moon, Scott White Chiropractic, 608 Threads, Matt Splinter Memorial Foundation, Spartan Bowl, Wisconsin Betting, Dan Frank, Quick Trip of McFarland, Green Lantern, Mondas Family Hair Care, McFarland True Value, 5100 Restaurant, Shelton Signs, Rural Masonry, and Stark Realty, Jeff Minter. So again, boy, they just provide so much support for the school district, and that's why McFarland's so highly thought of, and the kids have just such a great experience. I know I've got two boys that since graduated. One was a 2011 graduate and one a 2009 graduate, and boy, what great experiences kids have going through here, not just athletic-wise, but also academic-wise. So kudos to everybody. Some special thanks going out here also tonight to Mr. John Kepsel, who does such a great job on supervision. Our athletic director, Mr. Paul Ackley, who's at all these events, just showing me a new program. He's got a new music program here, pumping in. New software program where he, at a touch of a finger or a thumb, can pipe in a variety of songs, which you'll be hearing during the timeouts and that here in the absence of our band tonight. So another new little toy for the athletic director here to deal with, far beyond my being technologically illiterate and understanding it, but another nice little touch for the kids. Get to hear some music for warming up and stuff like that, entertaining for the kids. We also have nice concessions besides good supervision. I'd like to thank all the ticket takers and everybody else making this just an all-round real positive experience here for anybody who comes to watch a game here in McFarland. So again, we're going to be ready for the tip-off here. There's the buzzer, and we're going to get ready here for our national anthem, and then I'll be welcoming in my son, Brett Cather, who will be helping with the analysis tonight, and we will be underway in a minute. So, preparing for the national anthem, please do what I'm going to do here, and we're urging everybody to do here. Stand, remove your headgear, put your hand over your heart, and pay tribute to the United States of America. Bill Big KK, third back for your starting lineups. Public address announcer John Wells is going to introduce the starting lineups here. First off, for the Elks of Elkhorn, number 10, Ian Knoll, 6 foot 1 inch senior. Next player, number 40. Oops, and I don't have a 40 listed here. New number 13. Ross Ingersoll, 6 foot 7 inch senior. Number 23, Alex Easterday, a 6 foot 4 inch senior. And number 33, Luke Omnis, a 5 foot 11 inch sophomore. So number 40, I'm going to have to get a number or a name to go with that number. And I am not exactly sure who that is. So can you run down and see who it is, Bretter? I'm going to send Brett down to see who number 40 is, the other starter. My son, for McFarland Spartans, we've got Seth Swish Howery, number 0, number 2, Brady the Blender Butler. There's number 10, Sam I Am Green Eggs and Ham Hansen. Number 11, Nick Messi Hildebrand. And Brandon Greenacres Acre starting for your McFarland Spartans. So again, I apologize, but number 40 is not listed in the program. And we're sending him down to send my son down, and we'll welcome in Brett here in just a minute. And I hate to just keep referring to him as number 40. So the starters, Easterday, Ingersoll, Knoll, Omnis, and I believe it's probably going to be Lewis Mann. Might be my guess, 5 foot 11 inch senior. Is it Lewis Mann? Brother? It's Lewis Mann. Okay. Lewis Mann, number 40. We got that correction. Sam Hansen, tip one by the Spartans. Brady the Blender Butler coming down. Hope you people sit back and just enjoy the ball game here. I know I'm going to enjoy it with my son sitting next to me here again tonight before he heads back to South America. Middle of next week. Sam Hansen down low. Messi Hildebrand. Ove. Kind of a little hard rock. That would have been a nice start if he could have dumped in the 3-ball at the start. Handling the ball is Mann. Easterday is their player, and strong move to the basket by Alex Easterday, averaging 21.7 points a game. 6 foot 3 inch senior. Non-shooting foul on the floor. Mann to inbound the ball. Easterday guarded by Howery. Swing the ball over, 33. Omnis. Sophomore. High post, and good defense by the Spartans. Trying to get the ball at time baseline to Easterday. Omnis. Luke Omnis has a brother Vincent on the ball club. We'll probably see him at some point in time during the ball game here. Good defense by the Spartans. High post to 13. Ross Ingersoll averaging points a game. There's Easterday. Oop, honeycombed out. And 1 minute into the ball game, we're still scoreless at 0-0. All right. Tonight's telecast, we have Ryan Denzer on the board over there tonight, taking care of all the graphics. Thank you. Floor cam, Andrew Day. And up at half court in the bleachers from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Patrick Morn. Tonight, we have a special night. Tonight's Eric Redding bobblehead night. Our cable coordinator, some point in time, will be putting the bobblehead up on our screen. Hildebrand inbound, the Butler. Played a minute and a half. We're still 0-0. Anything to comment on yet, Brett, or not much?
Just like always, doing a little bit of watching, getting a good feel for both of the teams before we start to analyze some of what's going on in the game.
Yep. Boy, a lot of these games, you know, even the last game we had here was kind of started out slow. Kind of wonder what the effect of the little Christmas holiday layoff. Both these teams haven't probably played for a while. Launched ball by Mann, no good. Easterday on the rebound. Oh. Ian Knoll tried to enter the ball. Time low post tipped away. Sam I Am Hansen. And wow. Is this going to be an old-fashioned three-point play? Basket good. Sam Hansen on a strong drive to the basket. Kind of an out-of-control flip shot, huh, Bretter, that Sometimes luck comes into it.
Yeah, we talked about it last game. Sam and Aker really attacking. That's where they're at their best, out in the open court where they can go one-on-one, and we see it right there. Perfect example.
And a nice swished layup. Swisheroo. Disney free throw. Swishes can come true. Wow, and that's interesting how they actually threw the ball over the top of Ingersoll and his 6'6" frame. Nice defense by Hansen helping out on Easter Day. And Aker, a nice behind the back dribble, showing some athleticism. Swish Howry light it up. Oh, boy, we had Seth the other night. He just couldn't find the range, and we thought might get off to a good quick start there. We had a ball game this year where Seth already dumped in 5 threes in one ball game. 15-10 to go in the first half. 3-0 Spartans into Ingersoll, averaging 16 points a game. Nice little hesitation dribble by Mann, but got caught carrying the ball. I actually thought he might have carried it a little earlier than that.
Definitely a possibility. Took my eye off the play for a second there.
Yeah, here I am asking you for a comment, and you were looking at some notes. Howry bringing the ball up the floor, being guarded closely by Luke Umnus. Hansen again on the drive, swinging around. Aker going to take it strong to the hole. Rejected, and foul called by the out official. That was a foul on Ross Ingersoll.
It's another one of those late foul calls where it's almost as if the ref is waiting to see if the ball is going to go in the hoop before he blows the whistle.
Brandon Aker, 6'3" senior, averaging 12 points a game. I said one of my comments, improved free throw shooting percentage, and so far tonight, the Spartans 2 for 2. Let's hope I didn't jinx Brandon. And all net, nice job. RELAX, relax in your routine. 2 for 2. 5-0 at 14:44 mark in the first half. Spartans going full court pressure. Mann, nice job. Howry and Hansen on a double team. Easter Day, skip it. Oh, and a nice pass from Knoll into Ingersoll, and their first score of the night. 5-2 Spartans, 14-19 to go in the first half. Howry guarded closely by Umnus, and ball was tipped by Umnus. Checking into the ball game, number 1, Connor Handel. 5'10" junior. And for the Spartans, Cody Nasawanta and Hunter Diligent Patchen, placing Howry and Aker. Hildebrand inbound, 5-2 Spartans, 14-13 to go. The blender, Butler, stopped by Knoll. Hildebrand down the lane, and a kiss off the glass, and beautiful use of the glass by Nick Messi Hildebrand, soccer player and soccer star. Boy, Spartans coming out full court pressure, Breder.
Yeah, we talked about it. We saw a little bit of it last Thursday night here when they played at home.
Yep.
Like we talked about there. A key when you're playing a zone full court press is to wait until they put it on the floor. If you don't, something like that's going to happen, and they're going to be able to advance the basketball easily before you come to trap.
How important spacing in this?
Extremely important.
Beautiful drive by Knoll, and just a little strong on the kiss off the glass. 7-2, 13:30 to go in the first half. Spartans, 5-point advantage. Patchen, nice drive. Tried to lay it in with the right hand. Nice bounce pass by Umnus. Handle. Easter Day. He'll light it up. He's averaging 21.7 points a game. And we have a hold on Hunter Patchen, trying to deny Ross Ingersoll, the 6'6" senior. Trying to deny him the ball down at the left block. Checking into the ball game, number 31, Sean Brady, a 5'11" sophomore. Kind of handle. Brady. Easterday blocked a little bit on this. Handel going to kick it out. Easterday is going to let it fly. 3-ball, no good. Beautiful box out there by Nick Hildebrand. Coach Meinhold wanting the Spartans to push the ball. I think maybe try and get down the floor before we get the big man in the middle, Ingersoll. Hanson, nice drive, but tough bounce pass when you try and bounce pass it across the lane. Easterday. Nice team defense. No good. Deep ball by 31, Sean Brady from the top of the key, no good. So far, neither team, Breder, finding the hoop.
No, I think first time getting a look at Elkhorn this year live. It looks like Elkhorn likes to run things through Easterday. When Easterday is playing well, they play as well as a team also. And early he's struggling a little, and you can see confidence is a little low for some of them out there.
Oh, and there again, we got it. Whoa, beautiful block by Aker as he rejected Sean Brady, who thought he had a left-handed layup. And the Spartans on the return and the counter by Hunter Patchen. And again, that ball moved up the floor with 2 passes rather than dribbling. 9-2, nice job. Here comes Easterday with the kiss and 2. His first deuce of the night. 9-4, just under the 12-minute mark in the first half. Can't score a basket and relax. You got to get back and play defense. Here comes the double. Boy, and I'll tell you, Aker just loves that baseline move. A little wild and got it up over the top. Brandon Akers, we saw in the last game, Brother, he loves to go baseline.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier today when we were talking about both teams. And Aker does, again, like I said before, him and Sam Hansen do a great job in that one-on-one position. Just has to be a little more under control, maybe a jump stop. He has 5 seconds when he picks up the basketball to do something with it.
Tried to get the ball out to Quinn McDonald, who's checked in the ball game, a 6'8" junior. Elkhorn's got a couple of Redwoods can throw in here. McDonald at 6'8", Ingersoll at 6'6". South Howry. Nick Kerps checked into the ball game. Both teams playing a lot of players. Guess now that we've gone, Brother, these 2 18-minute halves, a lot of teams playing 9-10 kids in these ball games.
Extra 4 minutes added on from the 8-minute quarters.
Extra 4 minutes, and when you're getting playing full court pressure in that. Number 5 checking in the ball game, Vince Umnus, 6-foot sophomore. He and his brother Luke, both 6-foot sophomores. Herbst, 11-11 on the clock. Chance for all of you to make a wish right there, quietly. 9-4 Spartans. Aker, Herbst, Howry, trying to direct traffic up on top. That's what you got to do if you're point guard. Sometimes bring it out, set it up. South trying to point, give some directions out there. That's what a floor leader needs to do. Boy, nice pressure by number 31, Sean Brady on Howry. And very active on defense.
Right idea. They had the mismatch there to look to get it in down low. Just has to be a little more patient. Let Hunter seal before he makes the pass.
Yep. And the reach from behind, Vince Onus complaining that he got hooked on that. Official did not see it that way. Howry to inbound. Aker, watch for him to think. See about baseline, nope, Herbst. Cody Wanta, NASA, he'll launch him whenever he gets a chance. Herbst on the drive. Wanta, Herbst. Boy, Elkhorn just kind of packing that lane in. We're not getting hard to penetrate in there. Herbst, kick it over to Howry, back to Herbst. Very patient, Spartans. And there goes Aker, baseline. And boom. It's very interesting, Breder. If I were scouting, I'd just say, hey, do not let him go baseline.
Whether it's from the right side of the court or from the left side,
Yeah.
he loves to go to that baseline and finish strong at the glass.
Patchen and Herbst out of the game. Hansen and Hildebrand checking back in. Handled inbound. Boy, Easterday, he's tough. Launch, Connor Handel, no good. Oh, then there's the tall tree. McDonald, no, at 6'8", and rebounded by number 5, Vince Umnus. Or to Brady. Umnus. Easterday. Handel. Going baseline, and hands are going to be on there again. I've just noticed a lot of kids, their first reaction is once a kid goes to drive, what do we do with our hands? They just put the hands on the body.
Put the hands on the body because they are a half step too slow on the defensive end, and that's the only thing they can hopefully do to stop them.
Yep. Easterday, good help defense that time by Hildebrand stepping out. Sam Hansen rejecting Alex Easterday. Averaging 21.7 points a game, only 2 so far. Pretty frustrating. 11-4 Spartans, 9-10 to go until halftime. The Blender Butler back in, running the show right now. Cody Wanta, Butler. Guarded by the 6'8", McDonald. Kick it back out. Cody Wanda a little bit rushed on that. Didn't get his feet and shoulders square to the basket. Little rush job. Noel with the ball, skip it over. Noel, Easterday, and nice job by Sam Hansen, and just could not quite control it. Coach Meinholt kind of looking puzzled at the official. Didn't quite see it that way. Did not think that it was out of bounds, but let it go. Inbounding the ball, number 5, Vince Umnus. Tough position to inbound, especially when you've got the 6'4" senior Sam Hansen guarding the inbounds. So, Bretter, what do you think so far? We're sitting at 11-4, very low scoring ball game.
Yeah, as I said before, on the Elkhorn side of the basketball, Easterday really struggling early, looking to force a few things, and we can see it. It's showing for Elkhorn. They just haven't been able to find the flow early. McFarland side, good job coming out with a lot of energy. Some of the shots haven't been falling, but they've been doing a good job of getting to the rim tonight.
Yep.
I'd like to see a few more shot fakes and get some free throws. With the bigger guys on Elkhorn, you know they're going to want to jump to block some shots. And as we mentioned last Thursday when they had a home game, it'd be fun to see the crowd get into the game. You look over at the student section, they have jersey night out here, but there's no emotion, there's no chants, there's nothing coming from them. And all it takes is 1 or 2 people to get it started. And that can change the flow of the game, from the energy that the bench is giving the players on the court, to the fans, to the parents. It's a really big deal as a player when you have that support from other people.
Yep, you know how important it was when you used to play, right? Crowd noise is a real thing to make this more fun and more competitive. A lot of mistakes off the hands of Vince Umnus. Brady, Umnus, Noel, Easterday, and McDonald, your 5 for Elkhorn right now. Sam I am, green eggs and ham. We'll give a shout out to the Hervots tonight, watching down in Houston. Brett, Cheryl, Hannah, Jason, and Craig. Friends of the Hansons, so hello to you. There goes Sam baseline, got behind the bucket. Oh, nice rebound by Patchen. Mr. Diligent, I said, he keeps working until the job gets done. Sam Hansen, nope. And rebound by the 6 8" Quinn McDonald. No. Would have been Umnus. Easterday, he's going to launch that. And 3 ball for Alex Easterday. He's got 5 points now. 11-7. Spartans have been sitting on 11 here for a little while. There goes Aker. Hey, and somebody finally got smart there. McDonald and shut off baseline. The blender Butler. Oh, and a nice attempt to get it off the glass. It's nice when you attack the basket. You get to that block, pump fake, or go up right away and kiss it off the glass. Brady Butler looking for his first points of the night. All net. 4 for 4 on the night so far for your Spartans. That's very good. And, of course, the Jinx, 4 for 5 for the team. 12-7. Omnis. Man. Donald, Easterday being guarded closely by Hildebrand, and a launch by Omnis. Oof. Officials, let's see what they're going to rule, and I believe they ruled a travel as Easterday went to the floor with the ball. That had a tendency to look like there could have been a bad collision there, huh, brother?
Very dangerous situation. Interesting that they did go with the travel calls. It looked like he kind of kept a dribble. As he fell
that's
to the
what
ground.
I'd say too.
The ball was still bouncing.
Yeah, it was. Howery just being dogged by Vince Omnis. Man, Butler, Hanson. Oh, Seth Howery, boy, just struggling trying to find it. McDonald. Oh, Omnis, bad choice, and he's calling for a kick on that, but I guess no kick. Hildebrand to Hanson, square up, and sweet 2-point baseline shot by Sam Hanson. His second deuce of the night, 5 points for Sam I Am Green Eggs and Ham, our Dr. Seuss player. And we have a travel by Knoll coming down the left sideline. 14-7. Spartans have doubled up the Elks so far. 6:10 to go in the first half. Shout out to WBCA, Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association. Latest Hall of Fame inductee, Brad Minner, watching at home tonight. Hope all's well with the family. Good holidays, Brad. Hope you're enjoying the telecast, as you always do. Herbst over to Nassau Wanta. Nope. You can see what he's doing, Bretter. He's shooting it and rushing to the basket right away rather than just, I think, squaring up and relaxing and shooting the ball. Having confidence in your shot. Oh, nice entry pass into Easterday and the kiss off the glass. Alex Easterday now with 7 points. I said he's averaging 21 per game on the year. Herbst trying to split the defense, which he does. Hildebrand. Howery, skip it over to Cody Wanta. Howery directing traffic. Wanta, Howery. Sam I Am Hanson going to get the backboard. And, boy, some great help defense that time by the Elks. I believe that was Lewis Mann that helped double Hanson and the ball off his knee going in. 14-9, 5:23 to go. Need to update you on our graphic. Phil Robinson into the ball game. And a nice drive by Nick Messi Hildebrand, his second deuce of the night. 6'3" junior. 16-9. Let's see what Philip does against the taller, and Philip Robinson stopped the drive of the 6'8" Quinn McDonald. Move. Phil Robinson, we thought, and a nice jumper. A little strong off the backboard. Knoll. Here comes Easterday. He's going to go to the bucket, I'll bet. Nice defense by Hanson. Man. Over to Ummus. And great hustle by Sam Hansen. Boy, he is hustling on both ends of the floor. Luke Umness here to inbound the ball. Umness, McDonald, handle. Easterday. Oh, and a little touch foul on Philip Robinson. Luke Umness inbound. Handle. The first action we've seen, Bretter, out of the student section. A little staccato clapping. Oh, and another deuce for Alec Easterday. His third deuce to go along with a tray. 9 points now for Easterday. Hansen going baseline and is tripped up by Alex Easterday on the drive as Sam attempted to go baseline. That was kind of the first noise we've heard out of the student section, huh? A little
First
staccato clapping. Philip Robinson. Oh. Aker just couldn't quite handle the inbounds pass. Entry pass. Nice kickoff in the teardrop, but do we have a charge on number 31, Sean Brady? Nice position that time. I believe that was Seth Howry. Rather took the charge on that.
Whether it was a charge or not, Seth Howry got up with a smile on his face. So.
Yep. So I assume that was probably Seth, huh? His wry little grin and smile. And then fouled by number 33, Luke Umness. .341 to go in first half. 16-11, 5-point advantage for your Spartans. Halftime tonight. Got a few things for you. Got trivia, factoids. Where are they now? Player of the games. Some quotes. Saswish Howry. Good on his first one. 5 for 6 as a team so far from the line tonight. It's a nice improvement. Seth wasn't so sure that he was hopping around a little bit trying to coach that one in, but
good to see
18-11.
Good to see you both go in as a shooter. When you're struggling a little, the best thing you can do is get to the free throw line, build some confidence.
Yep. Easterday, nope. Oh, and McDonald. Nice left hand and just a little strong on the kiss. Here comes the blender. Wanta, and he traveled. Tough approach. Still full court. Not quite as much pressure as they had at the start of the game. He double dribbled the ball. Connor Handel. Mistakes. Turnovers starting to pile up. That was one of my comments for both teams. Very low scoring ball game here tonight, Rutter.
Both teams a little bit uncertain with the pressure on both sides. Just need a leader to bring the ball up and get everybody set up.
I don't know. Do you ever feel like games over the holidays, if you're not playing a lot? Oh, beautiful pass. And nice job by Luke Umness to bring that ball back and create the foul on Brandon Greenacres. Because I'll tell you, Aker was going to reject that like a good steak saying no to catch up, but Umness pulled it back. Got him to hit him on the wrist. Umness, it's in his first one. 5 for 11 on the year, 46% coming in. So he hadn't even made 50%. Second attempt for the sophomore, and it's good. His first point of the evening. Just went under the 3-minute mark. Patchen. Oh, he could go strong to the hole. Off to Aker. Butler, swing it over. Wanta, Swish-Howry. Patchen against McDonald. And Patchen shuffled his feet as he went down the right free throw line. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy at times. Sam Hansen, Nick Hildebrand checking in for Hunter Patchen and Swish-Howry. .242 to go in the game. Spartans still in full court pressure. Easterday. Oh, and of course, there it is. Oh boy, I'll tell you, McDonald's had a tough time. Great defense by number 5, Vince, on this. He and his brother Luke, just sophomores. I'm awfully sorry. That's been Ingersoll in there. That's number 13. These numbers are a little hard to read. I'm sorry, not McDonald. That's Ross Ingersoll. Easterday on the drive. And he got called on a push-off. My apologies to Ross Ingersoll there, number 13. And we now have Quinn McDonald checking in the ball game, number 21. So the two Redwoods are in 6'8", number 21 Quinn McDonald, and 13 Ross Ingersoll, 6'6" senior. 1:35 to go, first half, 18-12. Both teams just struggling to put points on the board here. Hansen, Hildebrand, over to Wanta. Oh, Spartans being patient and on a bad pass. Nice defense by Luke Umness on the steal. Still not going to the line. That was only the 6th foul on the half for the Spartans. That's just lazy. Lazy pass, plus also you got to go meet the ball. Correct, Brenner?
Yes, very correct. This would be a good time for both teams to have a set play, as that almost looked like one right there. Both teams are
31,
struggling.
Sean Brady.
Both teams are struggling to score. It's a good time to go to a play where you are confident that you're going to get an open look.
Swish-Howry, that's going to be way deep. Nice job by Aker on the backside. And pulled down. Whoa. And Swish-Howry tying up Ross Ingersoll. Nice job by Swish-Howry there. Hover possession arrow to the Elks. 1 minute to go in the first half, Redder. 18-12. .33, Luke on this. Boy, you'd think here they'd go inside with the two tall trees. And we've got Cody Wanta. Cody Wanta trying to deny Ross Ingersoll the ball down at the right block, and the official got him on a foul on that. Pretty tough job for Cody to take on the 6'6" Ross Ingersoll, averaging 16 points a game. Ross Ingersoll came in 71% from the line, 12 for 17. And all net on both tosses. 18-14, 4-point lead. Boy, Spartans have just been stuck on 18 for a long time here, brother. Sam Hansen going to launch a 3-ball, and kaboom! Skittles 3-ball. He found the rainbow at the end of that Skittles 3-ball.
There was a nice set play coming
Yeah, it
down
was.
the court, and you can see what happens.
Feet and shoulders square to the basket. Nice job. Uh-oh. Stuff. Nope. And that was Quinn McDonald. I thought he might just jam that being 6'8". 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of our first half. 21-16, McFarland Spartans. Brother, a couple comments, and then you can take a little break while I go through my halftime stuff. Any thoughts, or you want to save them for the start of the second half?
Oh, I can give some of my thoughts right now. Good first half. Both teams struggled to shoot from the field. Like I talked about before, it's a good time to run some set plays, know where the basketball is going to be, know where the other guys on the court are going to be at the exact time, so you can work it around and look to get an open shot. Defensively, both teams, obviously with the team struggling on offense, defensively both teams have been doing a pretty good job. McFarland's been doing a solid job on Easter Day, limiting his shots and making them difficult when he has to hit them. He hasn't had many open shots in the first half. Looking ahead to the second half, continue to do what they're doing on defense for the Spartans. And offensively, I'd like to see them continue to attack the hoop, but they need to be a little more certain, give some shot fakes, get some guys up. It seems like they get to the rim, and then they just panic and throw it up there or look to kick it out rather than being patient and using some of the moves that they practice. So second half should be a good one.
Okay, brother's going to step out here for a couple minutes. We've got our fan shooting contest at halftime. Select one person from Elkhorn. Oh, my goodness, and on the screen, we have the Eric Redding bobblehead night. This is your cable coordinator for McFarland, Wisconsin. What a good-looking guy, huh? Sure, Eric would greatly appreciate that when he looks in on that. So we have basically tonight, we have a shooter from Elkhorn and a shooter from McFarland. And they will compete, and we have, Viv Gilbertson's out here, an old ball player from, I coached her back in varsity basketball when she was here for McFarland. So we'll see if she's still got the rainbow shot. So take a look at them. I'm going to let you just kind of watch on this, and I'm just going to kind of watch and enjoy this. Come on, Viv. Now she's got it going. Just kind of a fun little thing that coach or the athletic director Ackley kind of instituted here. Just kind of have a little fun with the two communities here at halftime and kind of have a little fun with it, huh? Fans a little more involved with this and that. He's got a few more seconds left here. And Coach Ackley counting it down. Okay, your first half scoring. And hits the final one. And 8-4. It looks like the McFarland Spartan has won tonight. Vivian Gilbertson on her return back here. So congratulations, Viv. Good kid. I taught her. First half scoring for Elkhorn. Alex Easterday, 9 points on 3 deuces and a tray. Ross Ingersoll, 4 points on a deuce and 2 free throws. We have Luke Umness, 1 point on a free throw. Quinn McDonald, 2 on a basket. And that was it. That was their 16 points in the first half for your McFarland Spartans. Sam Hansen, 2 deuces, a tray, and a free throw for 8 points in the first half. Brandon Greenacres, a basket, 2 free throws for 4 points. Seth Howry, 2 free throws for 2. Hunter Patchen, a hoop for 2. Brady Butler, 1 free throw. And Nick Hildebrandt, 2 deuces for 4 points for a total of 21. So 21-16, your halftime score. All right, my player of the game tonight be Brandon Greenacres Acre. Have to have a nickname for everybody. I had to explain to him what Greenacres was. And I think it was either Ava Gabor or Zsa Gabor that just lost her life here this past week. And she's one of the stars, I believe, of Green Acres. So whatever, sad day for Green Acres fans. Family and pets, Scott, Amy, and Emmy. One proud moment in his life was making varsity as a freshman. His favorite quote, "A quiet gym is a losing gym," meaning keep it fun, communicate, have some fun as you're doing. Don't just go through the motions. What is or would be your favorite charity and why? He said cancer research. That's special to me, as being a 2-time cancer survivor, so thank you, Brandon. List 3 qualities of a perfect friend. He said funny, unselfish, and be respectful. What life lessons have you learned from basketball? Don't let your teammates down. In other words, be a part of a team and stay active and do whatever you can to help out the team. What would be your perfect job 10 years from now? He said running a business somewhere in Wisconsin. Give your opinion as to participating in a variety of sports or specializing in one. He said participate in a variety. And then finally, when you find your passion, he would like to specialize in it. His advice to youth basketball players, work hard. So Brandon was our player of the game tonight, a senior, and we wish him well as he continues on when basketball's over with. I know he'll be spending his spring in the summertime with the golf team and that, so having some fun on that, and then on to college life or on to the work world. I don't know what he's headed to yet. All right, my player histories. 2 brothers, my neighbors across the street, BJ and Chris Parker. BJ Parker was a 1998 graduate, all-conference honors in football and baseball, first-team all-conference basketball and baseball, presently living in Wanakee with his wife Stephanie and 3 kids, working for Heartland Financial Solutions out of Chicago. Very good athlete back in 1998 in his 4 years here. Chris Parker, his younger brother, 2001 graduate. He was a first-team all-conference as a senior in basketball, and he would have also been a first-team all-conference as a junior, but he tore up his ACL, and that probably cost McFarland a chance to go to the state tournament that year. He's presently living in Heartland, Wisconsin with his wife, Chris. They now have 1 child, and he works for American Family Insurance. So the 2 Parker boys are looking back at McFarland basketball history. All right, my factoid of the night deals with slam dunks. In 1944, the first slam dunk was done by a man named Bob Kurland, a 7-footer from Oklahoma A&M versus Temple. In 1967, slam dunking was declared illegal because of the 7-foot Lou Alcindor, which most of you know as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. However, it was in 1976 they brought it back because it was such a highlight and fun of basketball. They brought it back in 76. Another little factoid. Slam dunking, if you were slam dunking on the moon where an object is 1/6 of its weight on Earth, so a 220-pound player would weigh 37 pounds. He'd be able to jump 24 feet and hang in the air 6 seconds. So that could make for quite a spectacular. That would probably make number 1 on the Sports Center list for some night. Okay, then also with the 3-pointers, the first 3-point basket was made in 1980 by Ronnie Carr of Western Carolina versus Middle Tennessee State. A couple of trivia questions. My first trivia question. How far is the 3-point line away from the basket? I'll give you 4 choices, and then you make your bets at home. How far is the 3-point line? Is it 19 feet? Is it 19.9 feet? Is it 20.5 feet? Or 21 feet? How far is the 3-point line? 19 feet, 19.9 feet, 20.5, or 21 feet? And the answer is 19.9 feet. So some of you are cheering at home and others are weeping because you lost the bet. In the pros, true or false, is the 19-point line the same distance or different? What would you say? Is it the same distance, 19.9, or is it different? And the answer is it's different. I will give you a second to see how many feet away you think it is in the pros. And the answer is, if you go to the corners from the basket, it's 22 feet away. If you go to the top of the key, it's 23.9 feet away. Interesting. Okay, Cather quotes to live by and play by. I've got 4 of them tonight. The first one is, practice your weakness, That's the way he's going to make you better, not only in basketball but also in life. The things that you struggle with, practice those and work on them. Number 2, players are made in the off season. Boy, I'll tell you, you want to see the players? These are the kids that are in the parks and their driveways, in the gyms, whenever they don't have to be, just working to get better. The next one would be stress the little things, because little things often lead to big things. And my last quote, fundamentals make a player and make a team better. All these people who want to just gameplay and all that, you can't be an effective player unless you possess good fundamentals. That's why Wisconsin dumped Kentucky a few years ago in the NCAA tournament, because good fundamentals and good team play. All right, coming back here now for the second half of McFarland basketball action. There again is that wonderful looking, very attractive Eric Redding bobblehead night tonight. Your cable coordinator for the community of McFarland, doing a great job. His staff here tonight again on the floor cam. Andrew Day, A-Day. He's had his night, bobblehead night. That was the first one. I'll bet a lot of Andrew Day bobbleheads were under Christmas trees as gifts this year, stocking stuffers and that. We've got Ryan Denzer on the board tonight doing the graphics, doing a great job. And up at half court, Patrick Morn from Minneapolis, Minnesota. So we can't do it without you guys. Thanks a lot again for everything you do. And enjoying the telecast here tonight, hopefully. Everybody, whether you're here and going to watch it later or at home. Brady Butler bringing it up. 5-point advantage for the Spartans. Again, bragging rights on the line tonight. Is it going to be the Southern Lakes Conference Elks of Elkhorn with a 4-2 record getting their 5th victory, or the 5-2 McFarland Spartans out of the Rock Valley North going to pick up their 6th win of the season? Down low, Aker, and a reach-in by Lewis Mann. McFarland bench appears to be a little fired up.
Very excited.
Maybe there were some statements made at halftime about showing a little more emotion out here, I guess.
It's a good group of guys. They all stick together, and they got to support each other no matter how that is.
Nice toss by Brandon Aker. 3 for 3 on the night from the stripe. Averaging 12.6 points a game. Second leading scorer for the Spartans. And a good start. RELAX, relax, do your routine, and knock them down. Nice job, Brandon. Mann. Over to Luke Umness. Knoll. Guarded closely by Hansen. Mann. Butler. Be a little more intensity. Oh, and the nice push up. And Knoll went barreling in there and knocked over Sam Hansen. And I believe, yes, the foul is going to be called on Knoll. Second foul of the game. Oh, and the Elks picking it up full court here, Brudder. Aker breaking the press. He's going to go all the way to the hole. And Mann kept his eye right on the ball and tipped it away as Brandon attempted the left-handed layup.
There we saw Brandon Aker look at disbelief that he didn't get a foul call, but like I've been saying all night, give a shot fake or two.
Oh, nice hustle by Swish Howry. Boy, that was great hustle coming off the inbounds pass. Trying to double it. Oh, they had him pinched. Uh-oh. And the lob pass by Easterday. Going to lob it up to Ross Ingersoll, and too long on the pass. Got a little excited. Maybe a good time out there from the Elks, huh? As now the lead is pushed to 9 points.
Like we've been saying, a lot of guys get into the rim, but they don't know what to do with the basketball. Another perfect example there. Easterday kind of panicked in the 2-on-1 and threw it out of bounds.
Well, and here this is going to be real key, because you can see, boy, the Spartans are really pressuring in the front court. Important for the Elks, boy, if they can space this out, that leaves a lot of open space down the floor for them to beat this press and the pressure. But you can't put the ball, you can't get the ball and put it on the floor right away, because if you do, Spartans are going to create havoc for you down here.
Talk about beating the zone press with the passing.
Yep.
Get the basketball to the middle of the court. That's when you can turn, look, and either bring it up with the dribble or continue to pass it up. Everybody follows up once the ball's up the court.
Spacing and passing. 25-16. We haven't even played a minute here, and Spartans off to a good start here in the second half. This could be an important game when it comes seeding time to get a little better seed when it comes tournament time, Breder. That's why you got to win these non-conference games, because these are comparison games. Butler, Howry. Trying to get that ball down to the low post to Aker. Butler, Hanson. No, a little deep. Rebound to Easterday. On this. Oh, then that's going to be a 3-ball. Ross Ingersoll put the ball on the floor, and the kiss off the glass. Foul on Brandon Aker, his second foul. And a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. And for Steiny, that one was for you. Ross Ingersoll averages 16 points a game now, 2 deuces and 3 free throws, 7 points. The blender Butler being dogged by Inall. Swish Howry, oop. Boy, he was ready to pull the trigger. And nice job. Oh, and an overlay off the rim by Brandon Aker. Man. Noel, almost first shot of the night, and man couldn't quite save it. $15:55 to go on the ball game. 25-19 Spartans. Hildebrand on the bust out, going to the basket. Oh, and a nice kiss off the glass. Oh, and Sam Hansen. What great hustle. Here comes Mann. Kick it back to Ingersoll. Patience, good defense. Here goes Knoll to the basket and the kiss off the glass. And Ian Knoll has his first basket of the evening. And there comes Hansen back, and again a little strong on the overlay. Here comes Easterday, tip from behind, and frustration and out of control. Bumped Cody Wanta going downhill. Would chaos be a good word for that last?
Chaos or out of control probably be a better phrase for it. Guys just flying everywhere.
Chaos is one word. The definition of chaos would be out of control at best. That was pretty ragged. 25-21. 15-minute mark. Kick it out. Nassau. Kaboom! Skittles 3-ball for Cody Nassau. Wanta launched it from the deep left-hand corner. That was much better. Cody had rushed his first 2 3-ball attempts, and that one was better. Got a good solid base with his feet and shoulders and launched it. Trapped in the corner. Oh. And there again, the idea, putting the ball down on the floor for 3, Ryan Schultz. Put the ball on the floor, and once you do that, boy, and that went from a double to a triple team right there. You got to know where your teammates are and spacing. And Schultz making his first appearance into the ballgame tonight. There goes Umness. Oh, nice dish off. Oh, and hit the tape on top. Cody Wanda looking for his second tray in a row. Just short-armed it a little bit. Gonna give him a little different look here, dropping the full court pressure off. Looks like maybe a little 1-3-1, Brother.
Appears to be a 1-3-1.
On this, or no, Ingersoll. (28-23). Sam Hansen, Wanta, Butler. Oh. Boy, again, ragged. In the ball game, McDonald for Ingersoll. And Connor Handel into the ball game for Ian Knoll. 31, Sean Brady into the ball game. Nice ball movement, and thought that Messi Hildebrand could knock that down a little on the short side again. Cody Wanta, off the side of the backboard, and Easterday. Cody just got a little too deep going down the right free throw line. Handle over to Schultz. And Sean Brady with the travel. I don't know, brother. If we would have kept track of turnovers here, we'd have a bundle, wouldn't we?
Both teams for sure would be in double digits.
Yep. Yes, they would.
As we said, a lot of guys just panicking with the basketball. Remember, you got 5 seconds when you pick the basketball up to do something with it.
Swish, Howry. Well, I'll tell you, the 2 games we've done, brother, Swish has Seth struggled, hasn't he, from the three-point line?
Yes, he has.
Short-armed it under the pressure there. Handle. Whoa, and Brandon Aker. I said, you come back and something good doesn't work out for you on one end of the floor, you go back and work twice as hard on the other end to get the ball back. And that's exactly what Brandon Greenacres did there with the rejection. Said, welcome to the party, but no shots are allowed in here. Set shot, 3-ball, little on the short side. Iomnus. Boy, Cody Wanta really asserting himself, and a nice little turnaround J from the left block. Cody Wanta 5 points. 30-23, 7-point advantage. Oop, little push off there by Umnus. Oh, and they left all alone. Quinn McDonald, his second deuce of the game, 4 points. That's what happens sometimes, I think, with the Spartans. They get so overly anxious to pressure on top, they forget about the backside. And if these other teams, if you can just keep your head up and look and pass the ball, you can beat this pressure. Hildebrand. Kaboom! Skittles 3-ball. He found the rainbow. 1-ball game this year. Nick actually dumped in 5 3-balls. And again, heavy pressure on top. And ball a little on the short side. Howry. Guarded closely by Sean Brady. There's Wanta. Nice spin move. Nice kick out. Hope and rejected. Whoa! Waving it off. And I was totally blocked by the official. What happened?
Did not see the play, but I believe it was an over-the-back call on Cody Wanta. He thought that he had tipped it in,
Oh, I see.
Patchen's shot was
I mean,
tipped.
I was totally blocked. I was totally blacked out on that. I know he was all excited, but
Nice shot by Patchen, but it was tipped a little bit. Cody came in over the back, tipped it, thought he had the and one. Turns out it was over the back.
Brady Butler, nice hustle. That was excellent. And again, you could see 31, Sean Brady waited for the ball to come to him. Passed the ball to him. He waited for it. Brady Butler quickly stepped inside, got the steal, and came down. Going to the stripe, 2 free throws, 1 for 2 so far. 2 for 3. Made free throw here will push it back to a double-digit lead for the Spartans. Nope. 34-25. 10:40 to go in the ball game. Easter Day down deep, missed the little bunny. That's pretty tough. Ross Ingersoll on the putback at 6'6", 3 deuces, 3 free throws, 9 points for Ross Ingersoll, 6'6" senior. 34-27, 10:15 to go. Aker. Strong drive to the hoop, kiss off the glass, no good. Got Ingersoll and McDonald. Oh, a push off there by Vince Umnus. Jump shot, oh, but here we go, and the kiss off the glass. Ross Ingersoll again going to the basket, and the 2 twin towers in the ball game, 6'8" and 6'6". Caused a little problem here for the Spartans. Butler. Sam Hansen, little strong. Rebound to McDonald. 5, Vince Umnus. Slowing it down a little bit. Sam Hansen on the tough guard up on top. Tipped away. Uh-oh. Oh, get out the Charmin. Sam Hansen on the flush. Kaboom. Steps well in order on the bust out. And kaboom. That brought the fans up. Easter Day. No good, and Sam Hansen on the other end pulling down the rebound. 36-29. Just under the 9-minute mark. Nick Hildebrand. Oof. Off the side, nice rebound by Green Acres. Slow it down, be a little patient here, get a good shot selection. Nah, beautiful cut, and just a little strong on the overlay. Nice rebound by Ross Ingersoll. Oh. That would have been a big one. Could have pushed it up to a 9-point advantage. It's a little strong on the kiss off the glass. Boy. Nice control by Brady Butler there. His first deuce of the night, 4 points. So through all that helter-skelter, McFarland is back up on top by 9 points. 38-29 at the 8:16 mark. Just before I have you comment, Breder, I also want to mention I got Pam Sam standing next to me here. If you want pictures and that, Pam Sam, go to her website, Soaring High Photography, some great photos of the ball games and that. Again, thanks to our sponsors. And again, thanks to my cable crew tonight on the board, Ryan Denzer, in charge of the graphics and that, doing a nice job. Andrew Day on the floor cam. And up at half court from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Patrick Morn doing a nice job up there. Taking a little break, just getting off his cell phone, I can see up there. But no, these guys do a great job, as well as under the direction of that gentleman on the screen, Mr. Eric Redding, our cable coordinator here. So again, 3 ways to view this game, either live on cable 982, some of you are watching right now, or YouTube, McFarland Cable, you're live streaming it, or later tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, you can go to YouTube, McFarland Cable, and you can watch this game at any time that you would like. So nice memory for the kids or for people out of state or out of the country, whatever, to view any and all of these games, boys and girls games. So please, use us. We do this. It's all volunteer. Have a lot of fun doing it and bringing these memories to you. Whoa, and Nick Herbst trying to deny Ross Ingersoll the baseline, but to no avail. Again, I hope all you people at home are enjoying this. I am totally enjoying this, as this will be my second and last broadcast with my son Breder here before he goes back to his job in South America next week. So I'll be missing him, but he will be watching from Columbia, South America, because he can live stream them down there, correct, Breder?
That is correct.
Easter Day with the Deuce. So we'll still be giving him some shout-outs, and he can still follow the Spartans. Easter Day's fourth Deuce with a tray, 11 points for the leading scorer, 21 points a game for Elkhorn. Nick Herbst. Oh, and a bad pass. And here comes Knoll. Whoa! Ross Ingersoll on the putback flush. He says, get me out a roll of Sharman. Nice spin move, nice entry pass. Beautiful give and go. But again, Quinn McDonald, a 6'8 junior there to reject that. Like a good steak saying no to catch up. 38-33. Since our last little break in the action, it's a little 4-0 run, so it's down to a 5-point ball game at the 6:51 mark. Oh, beautiful cutback. Oh, man, Seth Howry, what a beautiful play. Nice ball fake, Breder, and just couldn't finish the bunny.
And there it is. We've been talking about it all night, the shot fake.
Yep.
Worked for just about anybody out there. Both teams, you got to utilize it a little more.
Because you know, kids, we have an official sitting next to us over here. Jay Hansen, are you officiating now? Those of you sitting at home, Jay called that intentional, as it looked like an intentional shove right there. So you got to have a little fun with these telecasts. Uh-oh. And an errant pass. Again, this is only a 5-point spread, Breder, 6:15 to go in the ball game. Spartans got to close the deal here. Knoll, ball on the floor, double team. Oh, we got to be a little more active and get that. And here's Sam again out on top. Whoa, and somehow that found a way into the basket. 4 deuces, a tray, and a free throw, 12 points. Sam averages 16 on the year. 40-33. This is what you got to do if you run that 1-3-1. You get a guy with Sam's height out there on the top of the Michigan, right, Breder?
Doing a fantastic job in the 1-3-1. He has his hands up. He's getting a lot of deflections or steals. And one thing I want to say is just the effort tonight by McFarland. Shots haven't been falling. Some of the passes, a lot of turnovers, but you can't question how hard these guys have worked tonight. And you can see it. They're starting to get tired, but they're continuing to play hard, and that's why they're getting extra opportunities here.
I agree. A little more energy than what we saw the last game or whatever. So it's good. Not everything's going to be perfect, and if something isn't working, you just try that much harder with the other facets of the game, other fundamentals. Easter Day, missing the first. All net on the second. His 12th point of the night held him down. He's averaging 21 a game. Boy, still on the cutter. Still got to show hands and give a target when you go through that lane. Howry being guarded closely by Luke on this. Boy, I can tell you, Sam Hansen is just playing very tough tonight. Both ends of the floor. Rebounding the ball.
Doing what a senior
attacking
should
the
be
basket.
Doing. Being a senior leader out there, whether it's with the voice or with your actions. And tonight we're seeing him play hard and give everything he has.
Yep. Easterday long ball, no good. Smart decisions. Nassau, kaboom! Skittles 3-ball. Cody Wanta. Nassau launched another 3, his second tray of the night to go with a deuce. 8 points. And Mr. Hildebrand, Messi, using his soccer feet there to stop that ball. He's a very talented soccer player. 43-34, 9-point advantage for the Spartans. 4:40 to go in the ball game. Ingersoll into Easterday. Oh, and there was a lot of contact inside. And Easterday is going to go back to the free throw line. Is that a flop, Brett?
Well, just watching Seth Howery walk around right now, it doesn't seem like he's in any sort of pain, so I would guess that it was a flop.
And I'm sure Seth will thank you for that if he sees you.
He went down pretty hard there and
yep.
Walking off like nothing happened.
All right. Easterday been on the first and the second all net. 4:30 to go in your ball game tonight. 43-36, 7-point advantage for the Spartans. Friday night, December 30th, 2016. Oh, and a nice backboard. And who's going to come down with it? Hildebrand. Brady Butler, beautiful crossover dribble, and drew the foul from Knoll. Brady Butler going to go back to the free throw line. Brady 2 for 4 on the night from the stripe.
Love seeing that right there. Had the opportunity to talk with him last Thursday after their last game. Told him I wanted to see him get to the hoop more, as he has the body and the physical capability to do it.
And he's got the experience. He's definitely played enough. And he's got the size too, Breder, at 6'3". That's better. Nice job, Brady. Right on his average, 6 points game. Lewis Mann back in the ball game, playing cross-court catch here.
As a coach, one thing you're looking for in the 1-3-1 is to see if the arms are up on the defense. Takes up twice as much space.
Umness. Man, back out to Umness. Oh, he was good. Brady no good. Nice rebound by Cody Wanta. Be smart. Don't want to be dribbling the ball. Just look ahead and pass the ball. 3:30 to go in your ball game. 9-point lead for the Spartans. Boy, and that was they just gave him a layup on that, but that's the way you do it, huh, Breder? Just attack the basket.
Easterday was right there, decided not to step in.
Yeah.
Wanta wasn't afraid and just continued all the way.
Nope. Easterday, long 3-ball, no good. Nice rebound by Brady Butler. Hildebrand over to Howries. There again, there's your spacing. Just pass the ball. 11-point lead for the Spartans, under the 3-minute mark. It's for maybe a little better seed when it comes tournament meeting time, as well as bragging rights. Rock Valley North and Southern Lakes again. Man to inbounds. Umness in the backcourt. Over to Knoll. Ingersoll. Ooh, spun out. Lewis Mann underneath. Here goes Knoll, strong to the basket and jumping foul. And actually, Knoll wound up almost behind the backboard there. They didn't need to foul him.
Right there again, you see it, jumping on defense. Everybody's been doing it tonight. Sam
Yep.
bailed him out there. He didn't need to jump and block the shot. hit the side of the backboard on that shot.
Right. Noel, his first free throw attempt of the night. He's shooting 60% from the line this year. Knock, knock, rock it out. No good. .233 to go. And 0 for 2. That doesn't help going down the stretch. Good decision. No need to rush it now for the Spartans. 11-point advantage. 2:20 to go in the ball game. And here comes the pressure. Sean Brady guarding Seth Howry very closely. And boy, I'll tell you, Spartans will take all night long putting Seth on the free throw line. And, of course, the Cather Jinx, huh? And on this, Noel, Ingersoll, Noel. Boy, Noel not only got the shot up, and he's man brought the ball down and tipped away. And here comes Aker. Will he go? Nice decision. No need to rush it. Let's run some clock. Umnus, Mann, Ingersoll, Easterday, and Knoll for the Elks. 1:37 to go in the ball game. 47-36, McFarland Spartans in the lead. Howry deep in the backcourt. Spacing, rid of it. A lot of time run off the clock, huh, Brother?
Brown doing a fantastic job here, running 5 out. Just sending cutters through, rotating around.
1 minute to go in the ball game, and Coach Meinholt just called a timeout at 58.8 seconds to go, and 47-36 McFarland. So, kind of an interesting ball game tonight. A little, not a little sloppy, probably a lot of sloppy tonight. Okay, a lot of turnovers in that, but hey, a lot of it has come, like you said earlier, Breder, from just effort. Effort on both sides.
Definitely the key tonight for McFarland. I think they played a little harder than Elkhorn. Both teams struggled offensively. McFarland had Cedar in leadership with Sam Hansen out there, really taking control on both the defensive and offensive end, and that kind of led over to some of the other guys picking up the slack in the second half here, and that's the reason why McFarland's up 11.
Kind of fun, isn't it, watching kids that we coached as freshmen?
It's great. It's fun to watch them, like I said last telecast, watch them not only grow up as basketball players, but have the opportunity to do it as kids and outside of the game.
And like Brett and I and anybody else that coaches would agree, it's not just basketball players that you're watching here. It's young adults, kids becoming young adults. You know, that's important, and being able to talk with them off the court and just seeing how they're maturing as fine young men, I guess we could say, huh? I said, because whether it's band, choir, drama club, working a job, whatever, these are all just ways to make you a better person. Sitting there watching basketball make these guys better people. Brandon Aker, nice touch, Brandon. 5 for 6 from the free throw line tonight, and a bucket, 7 points. Point advantage. 48 seconds to go in your ball game. Down deep. Knoll. Oh, misses. Kick it back out. Almost. Jumping. And number 33, Luke Umnus, drilled the Skittles 3-ball. And that for Luke Umnes, tray ball and a free throw, 4 points tonight for the 6-foot sophomore. And that brings us to 48-39, 39.6 seconds to go in our ball game. Are we just going to sit here and make a bunch of trips to the free throw line, do you think, Bretter?
I think they'll give them 1 or 2 opportunities here within the next 10 seconds to see if the Spartans will miss a few free throws. Other than that, just about time to throw in the towel. Down 9, 40 seconds, but give them 10 to 15 seconds to see what they can do. Still have to play the game.
All right, here we go. And I guess there was your answer. We had 1.5 seconds go off the clock. I assume that we'll probably try and get the ball in the hands of Aker and Howry.
2 seniors on the team.
Yep, two seniors with probably your 2 best higher percentage free throw shooters.
Very confident guys who want the basketball in their hands.
Double bonus, meaning 2 shots on every free throw. Disney free throw, all net, swish-shiroo. Swishes can come true. And back to an 11-point advantage. Brandon Aker now 7 for 9 from the free throw line tonight. Umnes. Ooh, really a deep 3-ball, and kaboom for Luke Umnes. Luke Umnes, his second tray here in the last 15 seconds. 7 points on the night, and he's cut it back to an 8-point lead with 26 seconds to go. And the foul was on Umnes, so he is out of the ball game. And Brady Butler, the blender, to the free throw line for 2 throws. Slow down. Relax, do your routine. We're at a 3-possession ball game right now. That's better, Brady. 5 free throws. And the deuce for 7 points for Brady. Seth Howry checking into the ball game. Get your better free throw shooter in there, I guess. Seth. Then some miss coming down. Oh, and Connor Handel dribbled the ball right in front of him, and Sam Hansen took it away with those long arms and that long reach. Boy, Sam Hansen, really a nice ball game tonight, Brother. The Hervats down in Houston. Be very happy of him. Again, shout out to Brett, Cheryl, Jason, and Craig Hervat down in Houston, Texas, hopefully watching the ball game tonight. Nice toss for Sam I Am, Green Eggs and Ham, our Dr. Seuss player. 4 deuces, a tray, and 3 free throws for 14 points tonight. Sam averages 16 a game, so he's going to be pretty close. From downtown McFarland, that 3-ball went up, and I believe the team, so just let him dribble it out and be done with this. Okay. Ending to that game. I think everybody was just going to wait for him to dribble it out, and we weren't quite sure what Sam was going to do there at the end. So, Brother, let you put a little your final thoughts on the ball game here tonight. As this will be your last time to see them live and in person here, the kids that we coached for the last couple of years and that. And I know we all wish you a safe trip back and continued good luck through the rest of your school year down in Columbia. So your final thoughts on tonight's ball game?
As I said throughout the game, energy, coming together as a team. Heard a little bit from Coach Meinhold before the game. He talked about how this is a team here, and you can see it both on the court and off the court. Guys are really supporting each other, whether they're having a good game or not. and they're staying together as a group. And in a night like tonight where guys aren't playing quite as well, that's where you need it the most. When guys are struggling a little bit here or there, you need that extra pickup from somebody else. The bench was into the game tonight. They were getting excited. We had some guys coming off the bench playing well also. And then we saw some senior leadership. That's what you need. Sam Hansen, Brandon Akers, Seth Howery, those three. Very good seniors, played well tonight for the most part, and that's exactly what they need, like I said, when a team is struggling. So overall, it was fun to be back. Glad I got a chance to see the guys, and looking forward to continuing to follow them the rest of the season. Best of luck to all of them, and sure I'll stay in touch with them as time goes on.
Okay. So again, tonight's final score, your McFarland Spartans 53, the Elks of Elkhorn 42, and the question has been answered. A victory and bragging rights go to the Rock Valley North Conference Spartans of McFarland over the Southern Lakes Elks of Elkhorn. So again, I'd like to thank my helper tonight, my son Brett Cather, and that. A lot of good insight from him, being a longtime player and everything else here and that. That's always a lot of fun, as well as just personally to have him by my side again here. Very special. Last two telecasts here that I've had a chance to do with him. So I'd like again to extend a huge heartfelt thank you to my Cable 982 staff tonight, consisting of that gentleman who you see on the screen, Eric Redding, bobblehead night tonight, our cable coordinator, and his excellent crew here that I've had the pleasure again of working with tonight. On the floor cam, Andrew A-Day Day. Great job, Andrew, on the floor cam. Up at half court from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Patrick Morn. Even though he does support the T-Wolves and the Gophers, we still like all the good work that Patrick does for us. And on the board tonight, Ryan Denzer on the graphics tonight. So thanks again for all of you guys doing a great job tonight and making this a special event for not only the people that are here and for us, but also people all over the world, like I told you, that view these telecasts. So again, you can now view this telecast by going to YouTube McFarland Cable. YouTube McFarland Cable at any time and see a replay of this game. So my hope is this telecast provided you, the viewing public, with an enjoyable evening of McFarland News Sports, and for the kids participating, another special memory for them. Again, I feel honored and privileged to be given this opportunity to bring these broadcasts to you. Be sure to either get here in person or join me for our next telecast on Thursday, January 5th. It'll be a girls basketball game against Beloit Turner. So, this is Bill, the Big K Cather, just living the dream, signing off and reminding you all, stay healthy, stay positive, live each day to its fullest. God bless you, and so long from McFarland, Wisconsin, USA.